So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a bit of a dig towards the UK Action Fraud Service. There has been an article in the Mail Online that highlights exactly the process of what they're doing, or should we say, what they're not doing. And I wanted to share my thoughts on this and also my experiences with Action Fraud. So, as you can see, 42% of all crime in the UK is now scams. I mean, that's huge. They've taken what 2.6 billion from victims over the past 12 months, from May to May. Now, this article itself, as you can see, a review was ordered 2 years ago after an undercover reporter at a call centre witnessed victims. Now, this is victims in the UK. The very people that these people are working for, they're mocking these people as morons and misled them into thinking their cases would be investigated. I get it. If you're a victim of fraud, you need that sense of hope. But being told that you might be able to do something when you're not, that's just plain lying. And calling them a moron because of their circumstance is not on. So in this article, you can see that we will replace Action Fraud with an improved national fraud and cybercrime reporting system. But it does state as well in this article that maybe they've just been picked out and they've seen their failings and they're just sugarcoating it and saying, yes, we will do better. We will make England great again and this, that, and the other, when in fact they're not going to do much whatsoever. Again, that number, 42% of all crime in the past 12 months has been fraud. I mean, that's huge. That's just bonkers. Yeah, look at that. The pensioners Ralph and Linda Brody's case was not passed on to police by Action Fraud, despite them being scammed out of £21,000. I mean, what? They've had £21,000 of their money stolen through being a victim of a scam, and that information about everything that they've had done to them has not been passed on to the police. I wanted to share my experience with Action Fraud, and as you'll see on screen now, this is my experience. I have reported since 24th of January, I've reported 77 bank accounts to Action Fraud. I've also given them probably about 5 or 6 different lists of scam numbers comprised into a single email, so it saves them time. On every single email, I have always had this generic template sent back to me. It's that third paragraph. On this occasion, based on the information currently available, it has not been possible to identify a line of inquiry which a law enforcement organisation in the United Kingdom could pursue. Well, there's various things you can do, guys. Number one, you could speak to the banks of the bank accounts that I'm reporting. Who set up the bank account? Where's that originating from? The number that I'm giving you, where's that number originating from? Who's the provider? What's the name of the person that purchased that number? These are simple things that can be done. And I get that you've got bigger things to do and so forth. But 77 bank accounts that I've given to Action Fraud, and not a single one has been checkmarked or looked back, or I've not had a response email or anything like that. It's the same generic template with the reference number highlighted at the top. That's the only thing that's changed every single time. So I'll be honest with you. I think that Action Fraud are a waste of time. There you go, I've said it. My dealings with them are, they just don't want to know. I just think that whatever this company is proclaiming to be, and the fact that they're the middle guys to the police, they're really not doing enough to combat the issue. The fact is that Action Fraud have been with us for a few years now, and the past 12 months, when they should have been on top of their game, the amount of fraud has gone up to 42%. But that's mental. So the element that they're changing and the contract has been lost with the American company, I think that's good. Like, generally, I think that's good. I hope that we install something better in the UK to combat this issue, and I hope that it's not just a little company that does exactly the same, because we all know how bad fraud is in the world, and the fact is that it's 42% of all crimes in the UK is fraud, and they're just not being done anything about it. Anyhow, that's my rant. I hope you like the article, and generally it's nice to speak from my own thoughts. Mr. Government Body, if you're watching, I highly doubt you are, but if you want to pay me well, I'll do this full time. Have a great day, guys. Thank you.